Welcome back. We are doing the lid now for our little Tea with Friends box and journal. So our lid is going to be 10 and 5/8. Let us just measure. We're going to measure from the corner right up to that corner. We are going to go, the exact measurement is 10 and 5/8, but we are going to take another eighth, so we're going 10 and 3/4. Okay, because we're going to put side panels on here, front and the back. So we've got 10 and 3/4. Just see how much this measures. It's about just a little bit less than an inch. About 15/16. It's a bit small, so I'm not going to use that. Okay, by 7 and 5/8. 7 and 5/8, so let's go with 7 and 2, 4, 6, 8, 11/16. So we'll go with 7 and 11/16. I'm just writing that down in case I forget, and I'm likely to. What did I say? 7 and 11/16. That's 4, 8. And it looks like it there. And we'll just double check. Not quite, a little bit more that way. And 11/16. I don't think I'll need that for anything. Okay, that's our lid. And we've got that little bit of wiggle room for our papers, etc. So what did I say it was? Let me just write that down. 10 and 3/4 by 7 and 11/16. Okay, that's our lid. Okay, we need is the right size. That's the right size, same size. So let's go. How thick should we have them? I'm thinking 1 and 1/8. 1 and 1/8. That's straight, and that looks straight. So we need 2 of these for front and back. I'm trying desperately to cut straight with the knife. 1, 1 1/8, yep. You know the old saying, measure twice and cut once. It goes for paperwork as well as quilting and sewing. Okay, that's 2, and we are 10 3/4 by, no we're not, we're supposed to be going on the outside of that, Stella. No, it's okay, 10 3/4 by 1 1/8. They will go on the outside. So these are at the sides, and I'm going to add this 1/16 of an inch here, which I'm pretty sure is a 1/16. Pretty sure it is, yeah. So we are going to add another 1/16 to that one. So that's 12/16, which is 7 and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 is 7 3/4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's 7 3/4. You can always trim it back if it's wrong. Now we need 2 at 1 1/8. So we measured that to be 7 3/4 by 1 1/8. Oops. Okay. Now let's just mark a front and a back, all right? Just in case. Front. Right, we are going to put one of these onto the front. So, go there, and we're going to use some tape, some masking tape, hang on, onto here. Oops, let's go a little bit. Get some glue. This is the front, yeah. The front is a fixed one and the back is not. I'll explain that as we go along. Fit that right up against, oi, let go, right up against that base. Now grab this in the middle and pull, and you can see if you're pulling and pushing at the same time, you can see it join onto here. Let's do that there, and again here, pull it and watch it join up, take in that slack. And the same over here, let go, pull it up. There we go. Okay, we need to cut some more of these. Let's see how many more I've got. I don't have any. That looks pretty good. Make sure it's straight and just butt it up against something that it's going to stand there while I just cut one of these. Shoot. I'll cut two because I need to. They're just slightly larger than an inch. And I'm just going to fold them in half. I'm just going to make it squared off. I'm not going to mitre the corner, I'm just squaring it off. And we're going to glue on the mountainside. Okay, that'll fit us in there. And then just run your finger right across in the actual join there. Make sure we haven't distorted it. Good burnish. And a good burnish there too. That looks pretty good. So now we're off to the short sides. Which also are going on the outside, so that will go flush with that one here and flush with the back. Okay, let's get some masking tape. that outside. Make that flush and just slide that down the edge there, and we should actually be flush at the back and the front. Front feels good, back feels good. Now let's slowly lift this tape up and secure. You can see it's tightening because it's pushing the glue up here. Okay. Oops, daisy. A little bit of tape for our corner. See, that's pretty flush. There we go. That's pretty flush. Going good. Now we want to put a short one, and that's too short. So let's just measure that and cut it. And then we're going to fold it in half. I haven't bothered scoring it. It's just as easy to do this. And I am going to mitre these corners, so there's not so much thickness. The back, I'm only going to mitre that. Oh, should I mitre that one? I'm not going to mitre that. Yes, you are. Yes, you are going to mitre that one. Okay, you're the boss. Sorry. I go a bit crazy. Okay. And let's pop that in. You're basically making these the same way you made the box, except it's just a bit thinner, and you're only doing that on 3 sides. The first side is going to be different. Okay, let's go with some more masking tape. And some glue. Yep. Make sure that is flush and that this is flush. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Okay, let's just pull this tape up in the middle there. And then the sides. And this side, pull and push. Okay, and just a little piece for this side, making sure we are all flush. Okay, I am going to push that glue in. Still flush. Okay. I will have to cut some more. No, I won't. Right, now I'm going to need this. Take this away for now, it's just in my way. We're going to put some masking tape first. Make sure most of it's on that side. I've got about less than half an inch on that side. Oops. Should have measured it for the inside. Never mind. There we go. Now I'm going to pop that there. And then I'm going to pop the up you get. Maybe not. I can put it in, but this is not flush with that side. It's in just a little bit. It's at the same size as the base. Which I wonder if it should be or shouldn't be. No, it should be the same size as the base. Okay, so that's that. Now, before we do anything, we are going to do a trial. That goes like that. And that just over there. Perfect. Perfect. So, we are now going to do another piece of masking tape. We want this to be extra secure. This lid. And put most of it on this side, just a little on there, because you're going to have to hide some of it. Just put it in the middle, I think. Okay, and now let's go in here and burnish. Okay, so we're pretty secure on that. Okay, now we want our black tape, and this needs to go. Ooh, what have you done? No. I'm going to pause a sec because it just doesn't look right. And I'll be back. Okay, I just found an error. The back piece does need to be the same length as, I'll show you in a sec. Length of the back plus the two sides. So the back needs to go from the outside of there to the outside of there. So I'm adding the two thicknesses of those two to my base. Let's just do something with the light. Yay! Sorry about that mistake. But when I'm doing it on the fly like this, this is where it gets. Ooh. So 1 end, 1/8, 1 end, 1/8. I make the mistakes, so hopefully you don't have to. Yeah, we're working with a blunt knife here. Yes, goes right to the end. I don't need you. So, what we need to do is put that onto there, and we are going to be using a black tape. And we want another piece in here. going to fold it over there. And we are going to, oh, I hope I've got enough. Leave a little bit of a tail over here. You are supposed to stay there. Front piece in. If I want a bit crooked there, straighten you out. Good man. We are still putting decorative paper in here. Now this one, what am I going to be taking off? I'm going to take off that square in the corner. You see that? I'm taking off that square there. I'm pushing this down. And then I'm pushing that little bit in. So we do need to miter that top just a little bit. So it'll just go in. Again, we just grab that square. This in and then push that around. Okay, so we are all covered. Where are we? Where's the tape? There you are. I am just going to put two little pieces across here. And across here. Okay. Now this one, we are going to shoot this one in. I don't want it quite 1/8 of an inch. So we're going for 2 millimeters, which is not quite the thickness of our box board. We're just going to go that much. So, sorry, I've got the shapes here because I'm a bit worried about what I'm doing. Fit it right to the edge there. Right to that edge. on the edge. Beautiful, beautiful. Some more tape. Oh, we should have taped this up first. So you need to just tape up the sides first. Anywhere there's box board showing, you need to tape up the side. Okay. A little bit of overhang there that needs to come off. That's okay. And you can see it's going to close up really nicely. Now we need another piece of this beautiful black tape. Let's see. Sorry. There we go. Now I can see. I hope there's no glare for you. Okay, now we are going right in the middle. With that gully in the middle. That on the edge of my table here, and I'm just going to run my tool right over there just to put that gully in place. Okay. Now you will see there is a little gap there. You can see that, but we're not joining that to there, so that doesn't matter. Now we need to we are all covered. Okay. Now we need to cover. So that's our outside. Whoops, we've got to black. More tape over there. Oh, I do hope we've got enough. A little concerned that we're going to have enough. So we'll do the sides first. thought if we haven't got enough to do the sides first, that would leave me the front, and I could use one of these for across the front. But let's see how we go. Oh my word, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to have a little tail over each side. And let's see. Pull it over to the front. There we go. This side, come on. Okay, we're all blacked out. Brilliant, we're all blacked out. Front, back, oh, that's the inside one. So we are going with 10.5, which is going to give me a nice little bit of room around. Pendle. I have to write these down because as soon as I turn away, I forgot it. Where's the pencil? I just had you a second ago, I'm sure I did. I just did because I wrote something. Seriously? I don't believe. Incredible. Now forgotten. Okay, it's 10.5, wasn't it? Yep, 10.5 by 7 and 3/8. Let's write that down somewhere else. We got 10.5 by 7 and 3/8. So I'm just going to trim this down. Real quickly. Now, unfortunately, my trimmer is not good with imperial measurement. So it's 26.2, and of course it won't fit, of course not. It's only a small trimmer, so we'll use this one. Right, we want, what do we want? 7 and 3/8. That's 7 and 1, 2, 3/8. Oh, we are going to miss the lid on that. Let's just take a little bit out. I'd rather like to keep the lid on that. 7, 1, 2, 3 on that teapot. Lovely. By 10.5. 10.5. Ellie, sit straight, come on. Fabulous. Look at that inside. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and the outside is going to be pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. We've got a nice border around there. And the outside is this one. Let's keep that. See a bit of lace across there, that's nice. 7 1 2 3/8. Nice. Let's take off this. And 10 1/2. So we've already cut some of that in half. No, I really do want a little bit more of this. I want that knob in of the lid. That's better. Now 10 1/2. And we're just going to lose a little bit of flour, but it's not much. Okay. Using our double-sided sheets. These are the same measurements, so I'm going to cut them both together. I'll cut them just inside that pencil line. Matter which one I do first. But I'm going to do this one first. Inside. What are you after? Pokey tool. What do you do with it? There you go. Oops. I don't think I've got any overhang there. It's just a smidge here. Probably not worth worrying about. So, okay. And we are going to go Might put the bottom in first. Okay, the sides look good. The 1/8 of an inch there. That's not good. Down there, down there. That looks okay. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Oh, shh. Oh, phew. I thought I'd done it upside down. Oh, for goodness sake. I did. No. It goes that way. So for this one, that way. That way. Yep. Give myself a heart attack there. Okay. We'll always work from the side where you've got no glue showing, no adhesive. And set it down. Because if you work on this first and it's wrong, big heartache. Okay, I do have a little bit of overhang. Just a smidgen. And we'll get rid of it. Okay. Again, we're going to start from the bottom, from the front. Double check and triple check. Okay, so let's hold them. That looks good, that looks good. That looks okay. No, it doesn't, Stella, it's crooked. That's better. Now, for these, we are going back to, where is it? What have you done with it? It hit the floor. Oof. Okay, for the wrong side, we are going to measure. Oh, that's not long enough. Oh, is that 84? 26, no. I will have to print another one out. So let's just go for a break, and we're back in a jiffy. Okay, I've just printed these out. Okay, so I'm going to measure this. My eyeball, don't tell me I've lost another pencil. Nope. That's going to be cut there, and this one's going to be cut there. Okay, I'll just do that. Nice one. Now I'm going to use some tape. Okay, what can I use? So I'm going to use the tape, and there's a little bit of space there, 1/8 of an inch, and my hair is involved. Seriously. 1/8 of an inch. So we are going to, oops, we are going to add some glue. Okay, and then we need one for the other side. Why didn't I just cut two? Make sure that it's going to fit, and it is. Okay, I'm just going to have to stand this up. Put that glue behind it so that I can see what I'm doing. Whoops. What I forgot to do was cover the corners with this, so we're just going to do that now. forget that, Stella. Oops. Scissors, I just had them. Seriously? Okay. Now we're good to stick it down. And gets it squared with that one. There we go. Okay, now the sides. I'll just stand it up. Measure. Let's measure it because I think we're just playing with fire here. 15/16 or 2.2. 2.2. Let's double check. Yep. Yep. Now this tape should fit the whole thing. Yeah, still not quite. Still need a little bit of glue in there. Okay, I'm going to put this little light above me on so I can see what I'm up to. Pokey tool, where have you gone to? There you are. Of course it's the same measurement as the other one, Stella. matching this up with the blue one and the background one, the lid. So I'm matching up those plus that. Okay, now what are we going to do for the outside here? I think because we've got the that's better. Because we've got the patterned teacups, I think we need to, and that we need to break it up. So we are going to use these. We're going to break it up with the check. Again, I forgot to just put some black down on those two corners there, so we'll just do that now. Oh, now I'm going over and over and over and over it. Where are you? There you are. It's so fine, this tape, it's hard to see. Okay, I'll just go cut these. Just measure it, please. 2.5. Yeah, no, 2.3. 2.3. I much prefer working in the decimals. I don't like the imperial very much. Again, we're going with the tape and the glue. stand up, will you? And I'm thinking once I'm decorating this, I might go with some lace around the lid. But that is for another video. We won't get there today, that's for sure. Seriously? Got a little overhang, which we'll just tuck in. Nope. The back one. It's looking good. So now, there we go. We're just going to work out where we are going to put this. And I'm pretty sure where we're going to put it in there. I'll find my tea bags. I've got one. Did you drink the other one? There's one. Two. They're about 2 and 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 sixteenths. Yeah. 2, 4, So I need 4, 5, 5 1/8. Is that what I need? 5 and no 5 and well, 2 3/4 just about. 3/4. So yeah, 5 and 3/8, I think. So 5 and 3/8. I've already got my line there, so let's mark that line from there to there. Marked our line from there to there. Then the thickness of this, it's about 1/2 inch from the bottom. We went just a little bit big on the bottom, I think. About there. Okay, so that is where this is going to slot in. Like that. In between there. Okay, so what I now have to do is work out where I'm going to put my fasteners. Okay. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got not quite 10.5. I really would like them to be even if I could put them that way. So we definitely want one here, the corner there. So I'm just going to do that now and let it be my guide. Oops. Oh, how far in can I go with this? Okay, I'm about 1/2 inch, less than 1/2 inch away from there. I'll do the same with this one. Let's work out the centre there. 2, 4, 6, 7 16ths. Look straight. Okay. Taking a point here. It's a bit low, that one. Shoot. Yes, I nearly said shoot. Okay. Okay, I just want to put that back in that hole again. And push that up. Okay. Okay, so that top one I'm going to have to fill and recover the panel. And that's okay, it's doable, because all I have to do is use the cutouts that came from the hole punch, glue that in and then recover, so that's no big deal. Okay, so we got that one and that one. We could have it's about 9 1/4. 9 1/4. So half of 9 1/4 is 4 1/2, 4 5/8. So that puts me right there. 4 5/8. Hey, not bad still. Okay. And then I am going to eyeball that one and that one. I'm just going to eyeball it. Woohoo! Whoopsie-daisy. That's another one I would have to fix. Shoot. This is strong enough for this. Hell no. We are making a horse's duvet out of this. But it's okay, it is okay. Get our little pieces of stuff. So you won't need to do this if you measured and did it not the way I did it. There we go, that's that one fixed, and let's put something in another one. Top one there. That's good. Okay, they look pretty good to me. So now you have got to pencil, just draw those circles. Oops, whoa, sorry, knocking you about. Such a clunky gadget, this. Yo, that was wrong. It should be up there a bit. In first. Best to do them one at a time. Well, for me it is anyway. And then we're opening the things. Now you see why we couldn't glue in that back piece, because we need to hide these. we are going to put some masking tape over each of those. And I'm thinking of going with the black. Nearly finished this anyway, so just in case I don't get it all covered, push them down as the tape is going in. Shoot. Oh my goodness, have a look. Last piece. Oh. Well, I never. Okay, and that. Did need one extra little piece, so I'm just going to take a piece from here. Just to cover that little bitty bit there. Okay, so there's that. And how pretty is that? It's really nice. So now we've got our piece that is going to go in here. And is that the one? Nope, that's not the one. It needs to be two and 3/4. Which is 2 3/4 is 7. Centimeters. Perfect. By whatever that is. Oops, sorry. Let's use tape for this one. Oops. Okay, so isn't that gorgeous? Let's pull the camera up a bit. And it doesn't need a fastener, it doesn't need a fastener, for want of a better word. There we go. And our next job is going to be putting this in. And of course my measurements are all gone, so next thing is going to be that. Okay, I'm going to leave it for now, and when we come back, I hope you'll still be with me. When we come back, we will be we will glue in our centerpiece and we'll start on our journal and perhaps some decorating of the box. Okay, and we've still got to put something on the bottom, and I'm still looking at, whoa, oh look, you see that? Good. I will have to fix it. It'll be easy fixed, not to worry. Easy fix. I wasn't straight. Okay, that's normal. That is normal. But just about anything is fixable. Even if I have to do the lid again, it's all fixable. Okay, thank you for being with me. I hope you enjoyed so far. And I hope you'll come back for the next session while we do the journal. Okay, keep well and stay safe. Bye. Thank you for coming.